The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Hawks in Atlanta. Atlanta comes into this one after the win against Orlando, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And with All-Star Weekend fast approaching, it's always a great time. But the league has made some tweaks over the years. Shaq, anything you'd change or add to the events?
Listen, forget the tweaks. We need to get the big stars to participate in the dunk contest. First dunk contest I seen, Dominique, Jordan, Dr. J, big guys. So big guys, I know you're listening. I know you're playing. Step up. Get back in the dunk contest. I'll put some money up. You want me to put some money up? I'll put some money up.
He's got it.
First prize, 1 million
Stacks
of potato chips.
There it is.
Ooh, I'm in.
Oh, I'm in too. Crunch, crunch. I'll tell you.
Crunch, crunch.
I'll tell you, man. The one thing I would like to see,
Yeah.
I would like to see a one-on-one contest. Remember back in the day they used to have the one-on-one contest, and then the winners would play at All-Star Weekend? You're too young for it. Remember this?
Yes.
The one-on-one contest they used
remember.
to have. Could you imagine who's the best one-on-one player in the league? Oh, forget team play. One-on-one.
How about something we did a few years ago? How about bringing Horse back?
No, that was terrible.
And two-time horse champion Kevin Durant.
That was terrible,
Who can
man.
forget
That was
Kevin
terrible,
Durant,
man.
back-to-back horse champion?
That was so terrible.
One of them was outside too. Remember that? That was outside.
Yes, it
in
was
Phoenix.
terrible, man.
It was a lot of fun. It was the longest horse game of all time.
Ever.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
That horse tournament was terrible.
We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And this game marks the start of a road trip here for the Jazz. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
You know, Kevin, on the heels of such a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team going on the road with confidence to continue their good play.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know here in Atlanta, Mike Budenholzer has assumed the dual role of coach and GM of the Atlanta Hawks. It's a tough task, but he can draw on the experience in San Antonio. Well, Greg Popovich has a similar role. Like Pop, Coach Bud makes sure to listen to his differing opinions and empower the staff. Kevin?
He's done a terrific job, Dave. Thank you. Both these teams, Steve, like to work on offense from the inside out, and some players who are very comfortable posting up in this one.
When you have a guy that can post up, Kevin, on either side, what happens is that you collapse the defense and you get easy shots, or you draw a lot of fouls, and that's how you can control the pace of the game.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Utah, a tall wing pair with Hood at the 2 and Hayward at the small forward. Favors and Gobert, the defensive big man pair. And it's Hill in at the 1. That 3 off the mark. Here's Atlanta. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Their offense came fairly easy to them out there. The D wasn't rushing them to do anything, and because of that, they made a lot of smart, calculated decisions that turned into easy points.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. He feeds it to Hardaway. To the paint, knocks it loose. And stolen by Favors. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Hood can't get it to go.
Blown opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Hill. Favors with a screen on Schroeder.
Hey, who's watching though?
And it's going to be a 3-second call. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Millsap a screen on Hill. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Gobert, and it's Schroeder missing. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hill kicks to Favors. And yep, couple bounces, and it falls.
You have to respect Favors. His jumper is lights out.
Schroeder against Hill. Howard with a screen on Hill. Off the screen. And it's Schroeder missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, suffering from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field.
Hardaway dishes to Howard. And it's Schroeder in the corner. 6 to shoot. .11 feet away, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
I'm with you. I didn't think he'd get that one off in time, but his shot is so quick. He did.
Now here is Hill. He had 25 points in the win against Charlotte. Hayward outside. Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Favors has got his second bucket of the night.
That's where a majority of Favors' points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Bazemore with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Hood, the pass to Hill. Favors against Millsap. And Favors kicks to Hood. Utah gets it back. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
The Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, really making an immediate impact with his rebounding and his shot blocking ability.
And arguably the league's best rim protector. Rudy Gobert, 7'2", wingspan at 7'9". Steve, that's not bad. Great tools for the trade.
Yeah, on his toes, he can touch the rim, and he moves well for his size. He gets off the floor and a quick second jumper. He has work to do to get stronger, but he's only getting more and more intimidated when he keeps playing.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Here's Howard, and he overshot that one, missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Kicks it to Hill. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Outside Hardaway, and he's good on the 3-ball. Now here is Hill, looking for his first basket still in this one. Gobert the screen. Dishes to Hayward. This one for 3, hits it from 3-point range.
The catch and shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Howard with a screen on Hayward. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Back to Bazemore. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Gobert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Bazemore. Passes it to Schroeder. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5 now.
You don't see that play regularly from them, but it led to a made three, so you can't knock them for trying it.
And here is Hill. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
The quick trigger. Hood piercing the defense with the effective catch and shoot J.
Now Schroeder. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Just 5 on the clock. Hill against Schroeder. It's deflected. Gobert. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He got the space he needed, but just blew the layup. It hurts me to see points lost like that.
Gobert against Howard. Screened by Howard. Back to Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. Millsap misses.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. 2 great competitors. Defense took it.
Gobert with a screen for Hayward. There's the pass to Favors. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Great job by Favors, really making the defense uncomfortable as he's going up with the shot.
And Derek Favors vastly improved as a jump shooter. That's so important when he plays that power forward spot.
Yeah, because of the versatility. He was a pick and roll guy to the bucket. Now he can pick and pop and knock down jump shots.
Derek Favors, a gifted defender with a 7'4" arm span, great wingspan. Steve, he logs a high rate of blocks and steals.
Well, he can block shots because of his athleticism, and you talk about that wingspan, but he has a knack to poke the ball away and come up with it with steals. A big man that can block shots and come up with steals, that's huge.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Greg, the Atlanta Hawks, a disciplined team. They've got the right coach in Mike Budenholzer. Wouldn't you agree?
I really do. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Offensively, they move the ball and they make the simple play. And defensively, they deny in transition and avoid cheap fouls. They really don't beat themselves.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Hawks.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of three-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
The Hawks trail it. Schroeder with the ball. He has 5. To the paint, here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Hill passes to Lyles. The feed to Hayward. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Hill kicks to Lyles. Hayward outside. Hill dishes to Hood. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. On its way from Hayward for two. Hayward missing again.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And it's Schroeder missing. Jazz trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
It's stolen by Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
And most first-round draft picks in the NBA, Steve, have the unique experience of waiting in the green room on draft day, anxiously listening for their name to be called. What was that day? What was that moment like for you?
You know what? Nerve-wracking because, you know, I was projected to go anywhere from 2 to 10. So when you start to hear 2, 3, 4, luckily I went 5th, Kevin, but just hoping I didn't fall far to 10. But I think I tell young guys, whether you're 1 through 10, you just want to go to there where it's a great fit for you.
And all the teams that work you out, they probably all say, hey, Steve, if you're available, we're going to take you. And you get a lot of that when you're going through the process?
Yeah, you do. And then you start to believe that you just got to go out there and play your best and wait to see on draft day. Because sometimes you're picked by that team, and the next thing you know, you're traded a pick after.
And as you've said before, being drafted by Miami was a godsend. You thought it was the perfect place for you to go.
I thought it was a great fit for me. Had some guys that I played against throughout my high school and college career. It was perfect.
Now, here's Burks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Diaw. The Jazz working the ball around now.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
Here's Delaney. Atlanta again missing. Utah shooting 31% here early on, not getting the shots they'd like. Feeds it to Diaw. He dishes it to Burks. Diaw, the screen. Lets the three fly, and it's Hill. That time the assist by Burks. And the Jazz lead by 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Atlanta has possession. Just 5 on the clock. Burks with the steal. Right side Hill. Here's Bembry. He's looking for Prince and finds him. Here's Delaney. And again, unable to change momentum here. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Wiles. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Exum's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The Jazz at the point guard position over the last 3 seasons have really struggled with their playmaking. A low rate of assists and high turnovers.
It's tipped. Pass to Diaw. There's the dish to Burks. Back to Diaw. Pass to Burks. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. And the Jazz drafting young point guards like Trey Burke taken 9th in 2013, and then Steve with Dante Exum 5th overall in 2014.
Yeah, Dante Exum suffering a torn ACL last season. When they get consistent production at that position, they will really take them to the next level.
Here's Wiles. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Dion lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Kicks to Prince. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
When you look at the stats, they just really set out to control the edge on the glass, and they did just that.
They set the pick. Here's Bembry. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Here's Dunleavy. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball, this is my passion, on the court, it's my sanctuary. I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships, and I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
We've got Paul Millsap. Dunleavy is out there with Muscala, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Utah wasn't going to let Gordon Hayward go to Charlotte. They matched that offer sheet a couple of years ago, and now he's growing into his role as the go-to offensive player for the Jazz. But it's his versatility that really makes him special. He said, I have to be active and have to affect all parts of the game in order for us to be a successful team. And indeed, Kevin, he does a little bit of everything.
Sure does. Thank you, D.A. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Hood comes in for Alec Burks. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Exum. Johnson the screen. That's a 2 from Hood. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
Rodney Hood has a sweet jump shot. His shooting form is beautiful.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the league trend is towards more up-tempo basketball. Steve, do you prefer a fast-breaking style or a more methodical, thoughtful half-court approach?
I think it's fun going up and down, playing fast, the tempo. But in the playoffs, it's still, no matter how fast you play, it kind of slows down. Reason why you know each other plays. You play each other over and over, so it starts to become a little methodical. You got to be able to do both.
What style did you think enhanced your game the most?
Well, I think a style where you can get up and just create mismatches and play a little bit fast, but also understanding the guys that on your team can recognize mismatches very quickly.
Don't let the defense get set then.
Yeah, yes.
Here's Millsap after the basket by Utah. Here's Howard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And love the nastiness that Howard plays with, especially when he's underneath the hoop collecting rebounds.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the free throw good from Howard.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a #1 option on the offensive end, but still great in a pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting, and defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
4 on the clock. Exum's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4. Now Hardaway. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando. And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
The first one falls. Hill, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Schroeder hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Hill kicks to Johnson. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Hayward.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Screen by Howard. Hill against Schroeder. Plenty of space. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dishes it to Hill. Johnson the screen. Johnson with the screen on Hardaway. Back to Hood for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Hill kicks to Johnson. Hood against Hardaway. Hood, the pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
We always talk about Rudy Gobert's defensive impact, but now on the offensive end, he is never going to be a post scorer, but rolling to the rim, he has good hands and plays above the rim offensively.
And Gobert in that Tyson Chandler mold, Steve. Don't you think you can just see him driving inside and trying to go to the rim? You just can't let him do that.
No, you can't, because when he catches it, he's so long. He can dunk the basketball, but I like that he's adding a little touch around the basket now.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Atlanta now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 10. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Atlanta gets it back. The shot misses. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Bazemore kicks to Howard. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 6, and it's Hardaway atop the key. Chance there to take the lead, missing. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Hood kicks to Gobert. Hill against Hardaway. On its way from Hayward for 2. And that one hits back iron.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That puts them in the lead. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Johnson dishes to Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Kept alive to stop the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The length of Gobert causes the defense plenty of problems. He's very clever at drawing fouls on his shots.
And with some time here tonight, we'll explore a question that's been a hot topic for a while now in the NBA. Steve, do you feel the NBA should do something to prevent a heck of whoever's strategy that can slow down, bog down these games?
You know, I don't want to take it away. If you're a bad free throw shooter and you're playing, you got to use the rule. But I think the rule has to come where it's not slowing down the game. I think, well, you get to a certain number, 2 shots and the ball. I think that'll change the way teams play the hacker, whoever.
It's not pleasing to watch. I get the strategy. I appreciate the strategy, but visually it's tough to watch.
It is, but some of these guys, you got to get in the gym and start knocking down some free throws. Start working on it.
Good point.
A lot of organizations obviously want to win now, but what I like about the Utah Jazz, they built this roster patiently, letting their young talent develop. This front office has taken a long view, not looking for shortcuts.
It's good from long range.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Hill kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Hood. Passes to Hill. He dishes it to Hayward. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gobert's got 5 now.
And for his career, Gobert has averaged better than 50% from the field. An efficient scorer in the post.
Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. The pass to Hood. It's back to Hill. He kicks it to Hood. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Howard.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Here's Hardaway. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The baseline J off the mark. Utah trailing here. Here's Hayward. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Hardaway. There's the feed to Millsap. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder. The putback. The rebound by the Jazz. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Now Schroeder, after Gordon Hayward's 3-pointer that didn't go. Now here's Bazemore. His last outing, he had 8 points. Johnson against Millsap. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Diaw comes in for Joe Johnson. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Rodney Hood. Jazz trail by 4. And here's Burks. Feeds it to Diaw. The dish to Ingles. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. From deep, Prince. They get it again. Here's Muscala. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He really fought on the glass there and did a tremendous job coming up with that rebound.
Hill kicks to Diaw. Pass to Ingles. Diaw, the screen. Pass to Burks. Inside, Favors. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt. With 23,924 rebounds, his name's synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Dunleavy's check in for Dwight Howard. And the second free throw, good. Steve, you know, you won a handful of gold medals with the U.S. national team, and the program went into a period of decline. Now they're back. How did they get back on track?
You know what, Kevin? I can go back to 2000 where we almost lost that gold medal. And I think you just can't throw all-stars together and expect to have team chemistry. They did a nice job of bringing back the training camp kind of atmosphere. Continuity, what you need to have a winning, successful program.
Now here is Hill. Down low, got a piece of it. Prince outside, kicks it to Dunleavy. Here's Bembry, and here's Prince outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. Exum, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 5. Dishes it to Diaw. Favors with the screen. Diaw, the pass to Burks. Out to the wing. Diaw sets the pick for Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Diaw. Rebound, Atlanta. Muscala's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Utah has turned a corner, establishing its identity under Quinn Snyder as a youthful, defensive-minded team. Coach Snyder said, our players have gotten better. Our team has gotten better. There was a connectivity and a defensive mindset that was bubbling beneath the surface. The habits were there. The intensity was there. Things have just clicked. Kevin?
All right, D.A., they're on the rise.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Diaw dishes to Favors. Jazz passing it around. Favors with the screen. Here's Burks. That one doesn't go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Passes it to Prince. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Burks. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Atlanta has possession. Prince outside. Shot clock at 6. Burks with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Exum. Tries again. And the nice bucket inside from Diao.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
With 1 on the clock, and we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Hawks ahead, up 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. They look like a more focused team in the second quarter, and what was an early deficit for them has turned into a 3-point lead at the break. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you, whatever your number is, stop shooting the 3. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the 3. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
Jazz trail by 3. So on the floor for Utah. Hill pairs up with Hood in the backcourt. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Coach Snyder's one of those guys, a lot of guys have the X and O's mindset as a coach. He has an analytical mind, the intellect for the game, and he has a great demeanor on that sideline for the Utah Jazz.
Now here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Hill. Shoots off the screen and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
Well, Coach Snyder, the former coach at the University of Missouri, who is really on a rocket ride to the top, has learned a lot of growing experience from the various stops he's made in his career.
He thought about quitting coaching for good. Now holds one of the top 30 coaching jobs in the game of basketball. He got a second chance.
That's good from Schroeder. Jazz trail by 4. Hood kicks to Favors. He feeds it to Gobert. He dishes it to Hood. On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward goes in. And again, it's Utah.
Hayward is just automatic from the mid-range area. Can't let him get comfortable from there.
Howard with a screen on Hood. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in? And you look at Paul Millsap, one of the hardest workers in the league. You see it in how much he's added to his game over the course of his career.
And, you talk about how hard Millsap works. You need that motor to be a star power forward at 6'8".
Yeah, on the court, battling bigger players in the weight room over the summer. His love for the game is beyond question.
Now here's Hood. 5 points in the game. It's back to Hill, all alone. That one doesn't drop, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And it's Schroeder missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Hayward outside. The 3. And it's Hayward again missing. The Hawks leading by 5. Now Schroeder, he's got 15. Ball's knocked loose. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Hardaway dishes to Bazemore. The pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, Hill pulls it in.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Rodney Hood, he stands 6'8". You pair him with Gordon Hayward on the wing. The Jazz have great size on the perimeter as well as in the inside.
And Hood, who began his career at Arkansas with great size for his position. That helps offensively. He doesn't have to play in a hurry.
Yeah, size does matter. He can shoot over the top, a slender build, but he's working to get stronger. I just love his game on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Hood.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8". Really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 15. Howard in the post. Gobert on him. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now here's Favors. He's got 6. Gobert, the screen. Hill. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Length and agility of Hill, finding the angle to finish.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Bazemore kicks to Millsap. There's the pick. Millsap a screen. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Utah with the rebound.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Hill kicks to Favors. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
And Dwight Howard again. He's got 13.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Hill passes to Favors. Left side, Hood shoots off the screen, and again it's Utah.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Screen by Howard. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hayward kicks to Hood. Outside Favors. Hayward up top. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Drops in the tray. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Inside, and stolen by Favors. Hill kicks to Gobert. The kick out to Hill. Now the feed to Hayward. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Gobert the screen. That's a 2 from Hood. They get it back. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 7.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
Screen by Howard. Hardaway for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket tonight. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hill kicks to Hood. Feeds it to Hill. It's stolen by Schroeder. Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover. A nice shot by Howard. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Favors with the screen. Favors with the screen on Schroeder. Now here is Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Again, the Jazz score.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hayward can't hit. The Hawks shooting around 40% from the floor here. For the lead, Atlanta gets it back. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Howard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Exum kicks to Diaw. Out left to the wing. And here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. The dish to Dunley. Pass to Howard. From deep, Prince. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 7 points for Prince.
And Howard isn't just a banger down low. He also possesses outstanding vision to zip the ball over to the open man.
Now, here's Burks. 5 points in the game. At the top of the key, Ingles. And it comes off the front of the rim. Atlanta leading by 5. Muscala, the pass to Dunleavy. Diao with the steal. He kicks to Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Diao kicks to Burks. Will it go? That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Wiles.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
So it's Atlanta now. And here's Prince outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Diao kicks to Exum. Back to Diao. Pass to Burks. To the paint. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Diao.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
There's the pick. Kicks it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Burks kicks to Lyles. Dishes it to Exum. Lyles passes to Ingles. Good on the triple. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Screen by Howard. Down low, here's Delaney. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Hawks lead by 8.
But not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
The opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Johnson, he's checked in for Burks. And George Hill's subbed in for Dante Exum. .139 left in the third quarter of the game. Hill kicks to Lyles. And a look here at the shot chart.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks leading by 6. They set the pick. Delaney, he's guarded by Hill. Here's Delaney. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Ingles, that's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Ingles has got 5 points so far.
That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
58 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, Prince. Rebound, Utah. Ingles kicks to Dion. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Lyles. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Atlanta's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Inside. Muscala gets the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Diaw, the screen. Johnson kicks to Lyles. Prince with the defensive effort. The Hawks leading by 6.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Yep, they'll hold this one.
Here's Bembry. Here's Delaney. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Just relax. We're in good shape. Keep looking for each other. Keep cutting hard. Everybody look. Let's take care of our defense. More pressure. More activity.
That's Coach Mike Budenholzer running through the gambit of areas where he feels they need to excel.
Yeah, I mean, and most of all, coach is asking them to be 100% engaged. Give it your all, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Bembry. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Dunleavy. And it's Muscala in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That free throw good for Millsap. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Jazz trail by 10. Hill kicks to Lyles. Johnson outside. Pass to Hill. He feeds it to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 11 points for Rodney Hood. The Hawks leading by 8. Now Schroeder. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making some changes. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Dunleavy. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Benbury. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Hayward comes in for Johnson. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Hill kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. The three from Hill. Atlanta with the rebound. Millsap's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. The pass to Millsap. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Hardaway from outside. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's Hill on the wing. He dishes it to Gobert. Hood kicks to Gobert. The feed to Hill. Buries the long-range jumper. Hill's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Bazemore. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Gobert with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Hood. Feeds it to Gobert. The tray. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Howard's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 7. Schroeder with the ball. There's a good screen. Now the dish to Millsap. And it falls over the rim and in. Millsap's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Hill dishes to Favors. Favors sets the pick for Hood. Three-pointer, Hayward. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Hey. 11 feet away. Yep, it counts.
Timeout.
And now an 11-point Hawks lead. Utah calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
Remarkable scoring display that he's putting on. They have to regroup, stop the momentum. Plain and simple, they have to cool him off for a couple minutes. One strategy they might employ is to force him to work hard on the defensive end and to try and sap some of his energy.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Now here's Schroeder following the miss by Rodney Hood.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Gobert. The three from Hill. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Schroeder passes to Millsap. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Hill. Outside Favors. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Good work there as it goes. Schroeder's got 19 points.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
Great defense resulting to immediate points. Head up, and as soon as he gets it, the ball is gone.
Now here's Hood. Favors with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Pass to Hill for three. And Utah another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Hawks leading by 7. Outside Millsap. Now here's Bazemore. Schroeder up top. Millsap a screen. Really left alone that time. Schroeder's got 9 points here in the second half.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
We love the gritty work inside from Favors. When he's down there, it makes the defense very nervous.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks leading by 8. And here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Bazemore. Dishes it to Millsap. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Hood up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Hood dishes to Favors. Favors with a screen on Schroeder. Hill kicks to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Just 5 to shoot. Hood kicks to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Clock at 2. Here's Hayward. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Millsap has the open look. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Outside Hill. Gobert the screen. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Out to Hood. Here's Favors. Here's Gobert. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really enjoy watching Gobert scrape and claw his way for rebounds, showing off that gritty mentality.
And the free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. He feeds it to Bazemore. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound, Howard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Great job there to make this a two-possession game.
Hill kicks to Favors. Excellent D from Howard. The Hawks leading by 5. Passes to Bazemore. Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Bazemore for 3. Sinks the triple.
Total collapse on defense there. You can't let a good shooter like him get a clear look at the basket from outside.
There's the pass to Favors. Favors with the screen. On its way from Hayward for 2. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Screen by Howard. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw good, Howard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
And Favors kicks to Hood. He dishes it to Hill. The feed to Hayward. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
That's the kind of strength that Hayward has, knowing how to bury shots in the face of some pretty stiff defense.
Now here's Schroeder. The fader. Millsap misses.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hood.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters. They come through in those positions.
And here's Schroeder after Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. Shot off the screen. And it's Schroeder missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Hill, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Schroeder. To the paint. 9 feet out. Gobert with the block. Hood against Hardaway. Hood kicks to Hill. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Favors, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Screen by Howard. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Feeds to Millsap. There's the dish to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Off the screen, and the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Pass to Favors to tie it up. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
Whenever Favors' team needs him to step up in a big juncture of the game, he's ready.
Now here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Looking to end the drought. The 3-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 3. Now Hill favors with a screen on Schroeder. Hill kicks to Gobert. It's tipped. Wants to get it to Hill and does. Utah's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Takes it from 10. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hill's got 22.
Big bucket there by Hill. Give him the chance, and he'll make you pay.
Screen by Howard. Hitter passes to Hardaway. From beyond the arc. And it's Hardaway again missing. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward goes in. Gobert can't hit.
That's not going to get it done.
Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. That one a little long.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Hayward right side. Gobert. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 1. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hill. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward kicks to Hill. Clock at 6. Good on the wing. Buries it.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
You know, the last thing you want to do is force something up here. Take what the defense gives you and go from there.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Favors. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
They don't have a whole lot of time left, so that strategy makes the most sense.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bazemore for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. We thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. We got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kev. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
There are a lot of fantastic power forwards in today's NBA. And let me tell you, Derek Favors is right there among them. And there are nights like this when he even stands above that crowd. His offensive game is extremely well-rounded. He's solid all around.
I'll tell you what, he was not one of the guys the fans thought they would beat them, but that's exactly what happened. He went out there and played the best game of his life, and it's the number one reason they're walking out of that building with a win.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.